Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. Rico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. So that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. She's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. At that own 21-yard line.
Chill, right on the side as the eagle comes. A funky child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like take a breath in my mouth. Clear so while I scatter a spit, a dream of juice. Have to rebel out, dark hallway. This way, this the main day.
Check. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers. Come back team.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Over just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and long. Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Shut up. Bronco 80. Go get him, go get him.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
She said that I'm hard like a lot this symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab. I be generous. I been to Virginia, I just saw my name this song.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
2nd and 1.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, 72. Tighten up, tighten up. Tighten up. Watch twist. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Here we go. Mikey, hey, hook.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carrying line
really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Here we go. We got Biggie Thompson. Biggie, place it up. Play it. Paul, 32.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Bears. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. And let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check. Bronco 80.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. the tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. And Colts about to kick this one away.
Fourth down.
Take this in back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Hold on.
On 1st and 10, it's no chance at all. He'll go down.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Watch out. 22.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hard. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get only about 3 before being written out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Set. Cougar 19.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. As a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths were full of deceit. Niggas cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator. LA yelling. Getting mad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
He'll try and throw. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. This one caught just past the pylon. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with the some of y'all too big for your britches.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First down. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready?
Now the run. It's a counter. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle.
At the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Cowboy switch. Like you see. Bring it.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. We'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Brings up third and
8. They need 8 as they come up for third down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's a
Pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 13-yard line.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
70 Lions. Undercoming, double up. 7 Pirates.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. And 9-minute show. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown, Colts.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Receiver in motion, going right. Handoff here, up the middle. Inside the 20. And it's a touchdown saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 49. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
What is it on?
Here's the run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Burden, the man on the move. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. Williams. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Nevis, good on the extra point. The Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
So wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Fourth down.
Here it is on fourth down. And he is going to have a first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10.
70 ranges, 70 ranges. Come on, set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here comes the blitz as the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going up top. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on
It's
down.
a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
Harrison Nevis.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And this stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. To the ground, the 1st down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now it's Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, and that's it.
Run down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Something taken from me.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
What is it? Flag.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Yes. Tempo. Vegas.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Bears 49, Colts 7. Harrison Nevis to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Benjamin Cooper on the stop. 2 yards on
Second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Let's go.
Now a handoff, running right. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
2 yards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Turnover on downs.
In motion, it's Odunze.
My man. Yes.
A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
What is it? Hold on. Park Spurs.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Rolling right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's got it at the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A short pass taken in by Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready,
Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will get just a bit closer.
Bears 52, Colts 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready to run! Yes, 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 yes!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Vegas, ready to run! Punch, boys, punch!
Throwing on second down. Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.